Hey, Dr. Clive Hannon and Dr. Bradley Hannon and team. My name is Joe Sales Jr., and I'm from NV Digital Solutions, a digital marketing agency. I know this video is a little different, but I happen to have been doing some research on chiropractors in the Victor Valley last week and came across your website. And so I have some things that I wanted to share with you. You have a strong online presence, but there are some tips and some suggestions that I wanted to make you aware of. So I figured before I put all of the research I had away, I would make a quick video to share with you with 3 or 4 tips about what I discovered. So any of your time, and I don't want to waste any of my time, so let's get into this. And here are the 4 things I wanted to discuss in this video. The first thing is about your website. The second thing is about content. The third thing is about citations, and the fourth thing is about backlinks. So with that being said, I wanted to share, number 1, with you your website. And when I look at your website, let me pull it up on the screen. When I look at your website, I see that you have a strong website, very nice presence on it. You have calls to action at the top of the page and ways for people to get information about your business. And more importantly, it looks like it's a pretty usable site and what people are expecting when they come to look at a website these days. And one of the things I wanted to do is talk about the fact that your website has a lot of words. Google likes to have words on the website homepage, around 1,500 words on the page, and roughly 500 on the pages that are beyond the homepage. And your site has roughly 1,362 words on the page, which Google is going to like, especially when you compare that to the top competitors in your niche. So with that said, I know when I'm looking at the Victor Valley, this isn't necessarily, if I do a Hesperia search, it's not necessarily the number 1 website, but just to give you a comparison to the number 1 if you're looking in the Victorville area. And I know these guys are competitors of yours because they do have a location in your town. But when I compare to their site, they also have a friendly site. It's a strong site. But one of the things that I see is their site only has 797 words on the site. So when I compare your site to theirs, this is one of the reasons why your site stands out stronger in the search that is local to Hesperia. With that said, I want to look at another thing. When I compare your site to theirs, your site performance and some of these what they call core vital metrics or so on your site, your performance is very solid, meaning that Google has a range that they want your site to load, the time for your site to load, and your load time is excellent. And what it does is it doesn't call these photos, but basically what it's looking at your largest photo and your the first photos that load, how long does it take them to load in your site, and then how long would a response back from somebody that was looking at your site, how long would that take? And so that's what this page speed index is, and all this information down here is. When you compare that to the other site that happens to be number 1 in the Victorville area, you'll see that their performance doesn't match yours. The next thing I wanted to talk about is content, which is basically any of the text on your page that is visible to a viewer on your website and is also behind the scenes so that the search engines can see. So that would be meta content and whatnot. The search engines read your website and they're looking for things like your services that you offer, your areas where you're, anything else that Google can help use to position your site in its search rankings. And you have plenty of unique, authoritative content. Google's always looking for what it calls EAT, which is your experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and your trustworthiness. And because this is what visitors are looking for, Google serves the site with the best EAT. And since your citations appear to be in really strong order, which is one of the main reasons that you're so high in the Hesperia chiropractor search, and I see that you have a lot of reviews. The only thing that I would say is that you want to spend some time working on your review scores and trying to increase those so that you don't let somebody else sneak in and push you out of the local 3-pack, because the local value for bringing new clients to you or new patients to you. The last thing I want to talk about is, this is something, if you haven't thought about it yet, I don't see them in your local search, but there's a new thing called local search ads. Local search ads are a service are ads developed for service businesses and for localized service businesses. So they're very targeted, they're low cost, they're easy to run, but they're new. They're not in all areas yet. I'd be on the lookout and consider reviewing that. If local search ads, if you need more clients or you're looking for more clientele, you might want to run local search ads. And that's different than your regular standard Google, your Google search ads. Lastly, wanted to talk about your backlinks. And when I compare backlinks, I'm going to compare your site to the site I compared that's leading the Victorville area. And so what I want to show you is a couple things. Your domain strength is 0.88 in this particular tool, or it would be 8.8 on some of the other tools I use. In any event, it's saying that you rank highly for seven keywords, and you have 218 backlinks to your website coming from 60 domains that are strong domains. And as you can see here, these numbers are up, week over week, I think is what these numbers are based on. When I compare this to the competitor I mentioned earlier, you'll see that their domain strength is even stronger. This is an area where they're outperforming you is their domain strength, with 31 words being ranked, and they have 375 backlinks and 129 linking domains. So what I would be doing, to increase this, if I were to help you, would be trying to help you find some more solid backlinks from really strong domains that will help Google to give you more domain strength. With that being said, that's about everything that I really wanted to share with you. I hope you find this informational, and if you would like to know more, reach out to me at NV Digital Solutions. At the very end of the video, I'll have a slide up that shows you information on how to reach me. If not, then feel free to take this information, apply it if you want to apply it. Otherwise, you can discard it. But the one thing I would like to ask is that you give me some idea of what you think of the feedback that I'm giving you about this, because this is something new that I want to start doing for 2024. Thank you for your time, and have a great day.